So in this game, I mean, you have Malphite top, right? And you have Nunu, and you see Nunu starts red. So already from champ select, I would assume Nunu to play around mid and bot. And as a mid laner then, it's really important that I set up my lane in a way where it benefits what my jungler wants to do. And I'm not saying ruin your lane and make Nunu happy. No, I'm just saying consider the fact that Nunu is not going to gank top this game. But I don't like this. There's no point in you like hitting the creeps. You already have push by being Vladimir versus Kiana. Enemy Fizz, enemy Kiana, they will never hit the wave level 1. Imagine Kiana is here now. You're gonna hit her, right?
Yeah.
That automatically forces her here. When you hit her, you're gonna tank creeps, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's pushing then?
Still me.
Yeah, because her creeps are hitting you and your creeps are hitting her creeps. So when you hit this 3 times and then you trade with Kiana later too, hopefully, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you end up like mega pushing, right? That's not good either, because I'm stronger than Kiana.
Yes.
So if these creeps start to die over here, she won't really have to walk up much. And if you start pushing and crashing second wave, then she just sits on her tower.
Yeah, she'll be safer.
Because here, you're already hard pushing right now.
Nope.
Here I would never, ever, ever let her walk through. I would always here just auto attack her 2 times. Maybe I don't Q her, because maybe I want to save Q for a last hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you should be hitting her. Don't you think it's crazy that you let a level 1 Kiana, like this guy literally doesn't have spells.
Yeah, I think I just got scared.
Yeah, but
which is like really silly.
Then you're in like completely wrong mindset, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm playing this matchup, I'm in the mindset to stand here and proxy this guy, you know? I'm gonna stand between the wave and fight him. If he's standing here, you know? Kiana is so useless level 1. All she can do here is either Q you with this range, or jump to a wall. If she jumps to a wall, her auto attack will deal damage, but she can't hit you, right? It's the whole point of spacing. Because here she should get auto Q autoed, and then you should just return to farming. Here, I would just run her down, yeah. That's good auto. Do you see how hard you're pushing now?
Yeah.
Do you see her HP? She's taking no damage. So like, when I see this wave state on wave 1, then it's like, okay, I hope she's this HP. Because if she was now to lose a potion and a half, then it wouldn't be so bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because then at least that way, then on the bounce, let's say I freeze over here eventually, she'll be chunked because of all my trades. Then it would be fine to push early. But now you're pushing and this guy took only 1 auto attack. And then you Q this, which is really lazy, right? Auto creep, walk up. If she clicks back, then you just stand here so that she can't farm. Once the creep is about to die, then you would click back if she's still here, so you avoid this creep aggro. If she walks up to the creep, you just auto her, finish with Q, and just fist her completely.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, you Q it, and you just let her walk up and auto it.
Yeah.
You're not using your lead at all in the matchup. And you should want to make mid a banger, you have a Nunu.
I think I was worrying about a gank here.
I don't think you should be too worried, and I think you should happily tank it. Mm-hmm. Don't you think a Talia that doesn't farm is completely worthless?
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
Won't you gladly just lose your ghost if she ganks you at 240? This is something you'll see, like, really good mids. They will play on the line. They will tank the gank without dying, without hurting their lane too much, because they know how much can I hurt my lane with it still being, like, laneable. You can easily now lose half your HP and ghost, and you'll still be able to lane.
Yeah, pretty much as long as I can hit minions.
Yes, so I don't think you should ever care here about a Talia, Evelyn, Nocturne, Fiddlesticks ganking you. You have Nunu on bot side, just hug bot side, ghost away if you get ganked, and it's completely fine. Talia will be fucked then. So here, if I'm you, I really I need to trim this wave. Like, my champion has no wave clear, right? You could kill this cannon, and the wave will still come into you, you know? Because what's gonna happen is, when her second wave comes here, right? Look how fat her wave will be. So I'm not telling you to walk up and kill the cannon and get all in. What happened is fine. What I'm saying is now she has no cooldowns, right? So why aren't you hitting creeps? It makes sense to auto her here, because she's in range, right?
Mm-hmm.
But once she leaves your range, you should be doing nothing but hitting creeps, no?
Yeah, that's true.
And here, when you're scared of Talia, you need to be hitting creeps. Even if you hit these creeps all the time right now, her wave will still get here, right? Before yours.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll still have 1.5 wave versus your 1 wave. And you need to trim that shit, because otherwise she has this fat wave And it'll feel, one, kind of hard to trade against, but also
Yeah.
she'll just have an easier time farming and harder for you to freeze. So you need to learn, like, I don't need this big of a wave for this wave to die.
Mm-hmm.
So just kill this. I would just recall bot side. Like, here, when you crash this, right? This is good, but you should want to recall. When you recall like this, you want to make sure you recall on the side of the lane that something is happening on. Because Talia doesn't know that you must recall. So by going here now, you're telling Talia, you're telling Fresh, don't go to Drake. Vladimir will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is good, but you should not be leashing 1.7k HP.
Yeah.
You should be assuming now this shit is dead to Q and smite from Nunu, and I should not want to stay with 960 gold. So I would always here just recall in Pixel Bush, and then I would just cancel if Fresh comes and hooks Nunu. What I don't want to happen is that Draven goes and recalls or some shit, and then you end up stuck in lane.
I just wasted time.
If Drake is 3k HP, right, then it's completely different. Yes, then you should be leashing it. But it's dead to Q and smite from Nunu. You should not be letting Nunu get hooked. Like, you should walk onto Fresh here. You should walk up and hit the Fresh. Keep in mind that you're on a timer when you go for plays like this, you know? Because the whole advantage of this is that Kiana is in her tower, you know?
Yeah, no, she's crashing too, I think.
Yeah, so like, you have to like hurry up, you know? So when you're doing this, always look at her now, because she has the choice, if she really wants, to just move and just drop the wave. And if that happens, you generally speaking don't want to fight. Obviously, if you can kill him before she comes, you still do it, right? But like here, she stays on mid wave, so you can go. This is all fine. Just understand that she's coming. So you can't escape through mid, you know? And like here, now you're just dead. It's like, personally, I would not flash for that one. And now your team is probably going to die to Kiana as well. Yeah, luckily for you though, Kiana wasted her ulti. Like, she just completely whiffed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think, in my opinion, this was a mistake, and easily you could just lose your team the game here. If she just kept her ulti, then both Nunu and Ephilus is dead, no?
Yeah, they should be dead there.
Okay, so then now you got 2 kills using your flash, and then they kill this.
That's just not worth.
When all you could have done is been like, okay, let's look to fight here. We have numbers, right? But there's a Kiana that's gonna get 6, and she's gonna come. So hurry the fuck up. You don't need this 450 gold. Whether you think you do or not, you do not need that 450 gold compared to how the Kiana needs it.
Mm.
This game is already good. Like, you guys getting first Drake, right? Getting first Drake, and you having a kill over Kiana, it's already GG in mid lane, right? Kiana needs this to happen. If nothing happens, it's GG. You can also try to bait her first strike. Like, sometimes, if you're looking to all in a champ like Kiana, sometimes you can let yourself get hit by like a Q like this here. You can like click into it. Because, yeah, sure, you give her like 12 gold, but it makes her like really useless for like 30 seconds, you know? Yeah, but that's just bad, right? Because that was pretty easy reaction. And you see here in this trade, right, her first strike does nothing. She doesn't have a rune. So yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I was thinking about ghosting on him, but then Talia, I don't know. I think this is really funny. I don't remember, but
I mean, this is good.
see.
It's good.
Yeah.
You're playing good here. Nice. Like, stuff like that is like really, really game winning, because Talia ruins her Claire to go mid to then get 1v2'd. Right? It's like so fucked for her.
Yeah.
At this point of the game, like now when you come from base, right? You gotta ask yourself, okay, how do I win the game? Because when I'm this ahead in mid, I don't think I win through mid anymore. I need to make everybody else win too.
Yeah, right now I'm probably thinking Dragon's coming up soon. I should like crash and help bot. And I go bot with half HP. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, like you should be full HP on this roam. And again, now tell yourself the same thing I told you earlier. You have like 5 seconds over Kiana here. You always need to know how much of a timer do I have over enemy mid. You have 5 seconds. And also, always when you roam like this and he's following, you know he will follow. Drop a ward.
Yeah.
You need to know, is this guy cheesing me in this bush after? Is he cheesing here? Did he like never cross here? You need to see him be here when you're engaging, so you know, okay, how much do I have? And you also need to tell yourself, I don't need to win this fight to win the game as well. So if, you know, if you just have to FF it here and save your fucking shutdown and shit, you know, then that's okay too. But like here, you can just one-shot Raven, so that's fine. But I don't want you to think, oh, I need to win here and, you know, or we can FF, you know? But here, when you see this guy getting CC'd by Nunu, I think it's fine to commit. Yeah, good. Careful of Kiana now, though. Careful of fucking Kiana.
This next part's hard to watch.
I don't know. After you kill these two people, after using Nunu R and Vladimir R, you aren't actually strong anymore.
No. And
so like this
my ADC goes bot here.
Well, of course. He should always go bot and farm.
You think he shouldn't help drag?
No, why would you guys go Drake? He's useless. Look, Aphelios. Look. He has like a recurve bow. See? He has a complete Walmart storage in his fucking inventory. What does he do? See
yeah.
That?
Yeah, I
so
see.
he needs a crash bot wave. So you're telling me as Aphelios I should group here with no items, no ult. I'm completely useless.
Yeah, lose
I
the
should
wave.
group for this shit Drake. Lose one wave by default. And then if we lose the fight, I will lose 2 waves because my wave state is fucked. And if Draven Fresh freezes on me, because they could, right? Because the wave will be here when they come back. They freeze on me, I can't farm a single minion for the rest of the game. And probably if I fight this, I probably lose my flash as well. So you just have to accept sometimes that you got fucking double kill. What's wrong with this? Look. Isn't this already great?
Yeah, so should we just reset then?
Yeah, just base or harvester in base. What the fuck?
Yeah, true.
Just push bot with Aphelios now. You'll recall. He gets Kraken Slayer. You get fucking harvester. Nunu can go fuck himself and farm wolves or some shit. I don't care. Who cares about this Drake? And even if you were to get dragon now, then you're still stuck half HP with no fucking items again.
Yeah.
Like, of course you lose this game when you do this.
And they
like
play
this
this
guy
part
even like
so
kills
bad.
himself. Like, if I'm Talia, I would just go here and start poking you guys, and you have no response. And like I said, Kiana is probably over there as well. And then now you guys go in pit, so you both just get completely fucked. Yeah. So yeah, congrats. Yes, you got the Drake. Good. Now what?
I played so bad here. I didn't even pull.
Yes, but keep in mind, Talia jumped into the pit and killed herself instead of just poking you guys from the side. So like, I just don't understand why you feel the need to play the game that way when you are 5-1 as Vladimir. And you just killed the guy that could carry the game. Why can't you just recall, buy Harvester, push mid, and then do Drake? And then there is no way to lose the game. I don't care that you could have pulled. I don't care that you could have flashed Kiana R. Because they could have, just like you could have done that, Kiana could have taken his plant, seen both of you, Talia runs here and pokes you guys, and there is nothing you can do about it. So here goes side lane, makes sense.
Oh no.
So you see everybody on top. Ouch. You
It's
tank
just
turret aggro and then get to
really.
I mean, if you
really
ulted her before you pulled, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, I was thinking about diving here, and I guess I didn't think she was gonna go on me first.
I mean, I think it's always fine to look to Q her in their tower.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of playing Vladimir versus melees when you're winning.
Yeah. But I
Like,
just
I don't
did
even
not
think her ulti
react
is
to
like
that.
good right now. Because, again, if you pulled it, her ult would be troll. But I'm pretty sure here, if you ulted and then pulled and ghosted, and again, you are like inventor of just never ghosting. Like, what should happen here is that, of course, you should pull her ulti, but here you didn't, right? You fucked up. Human error, that's fine. Okay. But now, if you just pressed RW ghost, then you're fine. See? This would be okay.
Yeah.
If you get Kiana's ulti here, and her flash, for you to ult and ghost, isn't that super fucking great? So like,
The game just falls apart after that.
not sure what you're doing here though. I would just be pushing. Just fucking run with the wave and just one-shot it. What are you doing? What the fuck is this? Why are you like holding the wave? You are winning your lane, your matchup. Just push and roam. You are the team right now. Your team can't do anything without your pressure. So your team is getting ran down here, and this wave should be dead, and you should be walking here. You only have 2 options here. You one-shot the wave, and you run to here, and take another, or you one-shot the wave, and you go to mid. In this case, you should one-shot the wave and go to mid. Because if you go for another here, you have no ghost, no flash, you have no push on mid, so there could be 4
no
people
vision.
here and just kill you.
Yeah.
So because there could be 4 people here, you should one-shot the wave and go to mid to get some vision, help your Soraka drop some wards, so that you actually can play the game on side lane. Your Soraka can't walk anywhere, because her fed Vladimir is top. So what's your team gonna do then? Just give Krugs, give Raptors, give everything, give every ward? Just lose 1k gold, you know? Because you wanna like slow push? What are you gonna use this slow push for? Let's say your team doesn't die. Your team will never run to top, because they can't run through Draven. You see what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't really accomplish much.
See, that was kind of troll. Could have maybe spaced his exhaust. Because the thing here is like, you can already ult him, you know? So you could just ult him here. And then just click backwards and then E so that you can time it with your Q. So like you ult and you click back and then you run at him a bit, you know? So that your Q has like 1 second cooldown and then you E and pull, you know? He can't press exhaust on you. Then you get R damage off with your E without getting exhausted. Which is something you need to learn as Vladimir because exhaust cucks you so hard. And you should be expecting him to exhaust you because he has exhaust.
Yeah. They also did it like the past 2 times. I was kind of tilting from it, so
yeah, but I don't think exhaust counters you that much because he cannot click on you.
Yeah.
He should only be able to exhaust your red Q. But you literally like tunnel so hard on double ulting them, and then you now just exhausted. Luckily this, yeah, like here, see, you do no damage. Look. Look here, when you end up out of pool. See? You're exhausted. I would rather just walk up first time, and then R, and then press EW, and then end the fight with the Q. Even if that means only ulting Draven, because killing Draven there, and getting all my damage off, without him exhausting me, is the most important thing. Good job. Now you get Rabadons as well. They're close. I would always sell D-Ring here though. Because here, you never know what's going to happen here. Enemy team might just hit fucking Baron here, you know?
Yeah, I think I was planning on just 1 more wave, sell D-Ring.
Yeah, but you don't know what they will do, so I would sell D-Ring and buy needlessly.
Oh, yeah.
Because now if they just hit Nash, you have to fight them, and then you're just missing a spike. Like, I know, ideally, yes, you get fucking Rabadons and D-Ring. But here, like, look all this aggression happening. That's why I'm saying it's so fucking greedy. So I think resetting with Rabadons is a mistake, because what will happen, right? If you reset, you're telling your team to back off, right? Let's say your team leaves. What happens to these wards?
They clear and now we have to enter.
So then, how do you know when you're in base here? How do you know they're not hitting Nasher here then? You don't know.
Yeah.
Because your team can't ward it, because you're forcing your team to play safe for you to get Rabba, right? So yeah, I don't like that here. I think it's fine to want to do it. You should 100% want to do it. But you see, every single person on enemy team is around Nash. It's too greedy, I think. Exhaust is balanced. Can you believe that exhaust used to reduce armor in MR? Fucking crazy. Cork in mid with exhaust.
Still like
you level
not
1.
a horrible fight, I think.
Yeah, your champ is broken. You can also just be on mid here too and come from flank. I would rather do that if I was you. I like this though. That was good. I think you do FF the fight a bit too quickly though, because your mindset here should be when Nunu dies, it's do or die, because if you guys lose this fight,
it's just
the
over.
game is over. So
should probably just walk back and instead of going
here,
around.
I would move my camera, because that's step 1. You can't make this decision without actually seeing what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Because here, it's very possible Malphite gets a good ulti and then you just fucking E flash and then Nunu's death doesn't actually matter. But you don't need to be here to be safe, you know? You could be here and still be fine.
Yeah, I have flash as well.
So I would be here if I was you, and I would look at the fight and then make a judgment. You made the judgment without actually even looking what's happening. Malphite just flash ulted them, and if you now are there to E flash R, then maybe you get insta double kill.
It's a big misplay.
But instead, you're doing it now, right? You're thinking about it now. You're playing like you're Seraph. Look, Malphite's fisting them, dude. What the fuck?
I think.
Like, you're hesitating so much. But you need to kill them here or you just lose. See, like, how troll was that? Imagine you did that fucking, like, 20 seconds ago, right?
Yeah, we could have aced them probably.
I'm not sure about acing this. I realize it's a bit too tanky,
guess,
but
yeah, she does have
you need fucking
or
weight stuff.
breaker.
So,
yeah, I guess.
But you have to always think like your Malphite here. You know? Like, you have to get ready to follow up Malphite. Like, I don't like how much you're clicking back like this, because, like, all it takes is one little misclick for Draven, or a wasted lantern or something, and then Malphite will fucking send it here. And you're not ready to follow him here, you see that?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know what you're clicking for. You don't have Void Staff. What are you doing? When enemy team has Baron, right? You should never, like, you should never be against giving this. Because the thing is, okay, let's say they go and they send 2 people here. And you go here and defend this. What happens to this?
Yeah, they take it.
Okay. So, why wouldn't you rather give this and look to fight them when they go for mid-inhib? This is worth more anyways. Mid-inhib is the, like, least worth inhib to take, right? It's the easiest to clear. You get less punished farming mid than if you go all the way to side lane and deal with supers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why are we defending mid when we can here just fucking Malphite ulti anybody? If I'm Malphite, am I gonna ulti Talia here when you go mid?
No.
No. So like, what are you doing? What's the point of this? Now if Draven stays bot lane and hits the tower, then what do you do? That. Yeah, so I would just give them this. Who gives a fuck? Just give them that and look to fight them. Look now, same thing. Look to fight them. You should be pinging. You need to give your Malphite confidence to fight. Why would we not fight when there are 2 people here?
Yeah, that is a pretty free
It doesn't
fight
matter
right there.
if Nunu is dead. If Nunu is dead and they're 2 top, we should still fight. You guys have 1 shot. I don't know if this guy has Sonya's, right? Maybe he has Sonya's and I'm completely griefing you. That's a decision you have to make in game, right? If she has Sonya's, then yeah, she's allowed to do this. But if she has no Sonya's, she can't do this. Especially if she doesn't have flash. But you don't even, like, consider it. There's no tab pressing, there's no pinging, nothing. You're just like, yeah, fuck yeah, lose this inhib, lose the next one. Like I said, losing 1 inhib, no problem. So if you're gonna give this mid now, then go top then now. See, Draven trolled by dropping this wave. See? When you see that Draven drops this wave, he's not following it, then just chase the Kiana then. Go to top lane here. So that you only lose mid inhib.
Yeah, at this point, I just had no idea what to do.
Just give an inhib. That's all. If you tell yourself to give 1 inhib, then you know to defend the other. But here you're just giving every inhib. Why are you not top now? Right? They need a wave to end the game. They don't have a wave. So why are you mid? Right? It's completely troll. So yeah, like now, of course, the game is just over. You guys get comboed by Kiana. But yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
No, not really. Not about that part.